Hey guys! So today I decided, since I'm back in college for my second year, so I'm a sophomore. Um, I think I just wanted to give like a rundown of everything, like college life, what to expect, how it all goes, like my experience or whatever. So I've been back for a couple of days now. I came back on Thursday, August 14th, I want to say. So I came back August 14th. I moved into my apartment. I already moved into my apartment prior to that day. So I actually moved all my stuff in August 1st or whatever. So like I wouldn't have to wait to the last minute and rush moving everything in when everyone else was. So I had all of that done already. I just had to bring all my clothes down here when I came on 14th. So that was so much because I have so many clothes. And the good thing about my apartment is I have two closets in my room. So I have one closet for all my dresses, my pants, and all of those. And I have another closet for my shirt, my shoes, and like my skirts and my shorts. So yeah. Last night, me and my friends finally all were reunited or whatever, and we end up going to my other friend's apartment to celebrate that we're being back in school. We're all hanging out together, and it had a couple of different um, kickbacks going on at night. So we decided to go to this one particular um, kickback, and it was at a Q's house or whatever. So before that, we went to my friend Brittany's apartment or whatever, and in college, I do not encourage underage drinking, but I feel like in college it's bound to happen. Like every, it's not that everyone's doing it, but well, it is because everyone's doing it. So like some people are easily fall into peer pressure. Others just want to try it just to try it because they're in college, they're on their own, they want to get an experience of drinking, I guess. So we went over there. We went to pregame. And in college, pre-gaming is drinking before. It's not just college, but it's anywhere. Pre-gaming, if you don't know, it's when you gather up a group of friends and you're drinking before going to an event or whatever, so that you're already excited, already in good spirits, you're already in a good mood, relaxed, ready to go out and have a good time. So we did that for about like 2 hours, listening to music, chilling, talking, or whatever, and drinking. Then we went to the kickback at the Q's house or whatever. And when we pulled up, when I tell you it's nothing but guys there, like we probably only saw three or four girls, so it wasn't that many females there. So we was like, I don't think it would be a good idea for us to stay here because nothing but guys. What can we possibly like? No. So we ended up leaving that party and going to another party that was going on in my apartment complex. So we drove here. Um, we got here. They had police everywhere, so the party was shut down. So we didn't even get to go to that either. So we left from there and was like, okay, why don't we go on the strip? And here, the strip is like, if you ever been to New Orleans, the strip is kind of like Bourbon, but it's just not as wild and crazy as Bourbon. It's like the college lifestyle of Bourbon or whatever. Or if you ever been to Vegas, it's kind of like the strip out there. Just don't have a lot of shopping malls. It's nothing but like bars, food places, and little different shopping areas to go, but mostly bars and food places. So we went on the strip so we could go to Waffle House and get something to eat. We went to Waffle House, ate, we're talking, have a good time. It was just good. Like the night was perfect because we were hanging out with our friends. We haven't hung out in a while since we've been on break for the summer. So it was a good time to catch up or whatever. We have a new girl that was friends with Brittany or whatever. So Brittany introduced us to her. So she was with us, hanging out, getting to know like all of us because it's her first year here. And she transferred. So it was really good. We had a good time. As we were leaving Waffle House, They had these guys trying to talk to us or whatever, and it's like, where y'all going? I was like, we going home. Like, why are you worried about where we going or whatever? Like, I'm out of the group. I'm the most upfront and outspoken person out of the whole group. So anytime something like that happened, I'm always the one speaking out, because the others, they sometimes they may entertain it, they may not, but at the same time, I have a no BS policy. So I'm gonna be upfront with you. I'm gonna be like, why are you worried? Like, you don't know us. You don't need to know where we're going, all it is. And I was like, we going home. Y'all not, you're not about to hang out with y'all. The girls who were with them was like, all right, bye, and all of that. And I'm like, okay, number one, you don't know me. So why do you have an attitude? Why are you bitter that he's talking to us like we did nothing wrong to you? So before I even had the chance to like retaliate or catch an attitude, I was like, you know what? I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to change my attitude around. So I just simply walked away, and I was like, whatever, girl. Like, I don't have time to entertain this. We are young adults. I feel like situations like that need to be handled better. That's why I walked away. I feel like what she did was uncalled for, especially because she knew nothing about us. So yeah, that was that night. But yeah, since I've been back, I just been in good spirits. I've been having a good time. I've been enjoying myself. I'm ready for the semester to start. We start class on August 20th, which is Wednesday. So I'm trying to like do like all the activities of like going out and going to different like the fun events that we have going on. Right now it's the week of welcome, and it's basically welcoming the freshmen and everybody back to campus. So they have a lot of different events going on. Tonight we actually have a carnival on campus that I'm going to, and a pep rally. It starts at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to that. They're gonna have like zip lining, the skydiving thingy or whatever. All type of different like events that you would have at like a carnival or whatever. So I'm excited for that. And after that, they have a party at somebody's apartment in the Woodlands. We're gonna go to that, pass by, see what that's about or whatever. We're trying to be more social this semester. Fall semester, when we first came to campus, we weren't as social with other people in our grade or anybody. Like, we had friends like outside of our group, but it wasn't that many because we just didn't want to be around too many people that we didn't know. And so spring semester came around, we got better with meeting more people, going out, being more friendly. We didn't stay in our rooms as much. But this year we are coming into the semester with a positive attitude, trying to get more involved, staying on top of our work. I'm always on top of my work. I feel like that's my number one priority. That's why I'm here. So that's what I'm coming to do. I put all my schoolwork first, then I have time to go. If I haven't done everything, I have time to go out, chill, relaxing out with my friends. Cool, that's all good. But my number one priority is to get my education, so that's a big thing. We also do like different other things, trying to volunteer more, give back to the community and stuff like that. Just really grow. I feel like our whole purpose of this semester, our goal is to grow into individuals, who we are, um, meeting new people, expanding, being more, building up our connections for like what we want to go into. I'm a business major and a fashion retailer major, and I'm on pre-law. So I feel like I need to network. Like, I need to build those relationships with other people. So by the time I graduate, I'll have enough people that I can network with, that I'll be able to go out and get a job, have good recommendations from others, and have an experience or whatever. So yeah. In college, you're going to come across a few girls that's not going to like you just because you're pretty, or just because you carry yourself better than them, or just because more others want to be around you. I've come across a few people like that. I don't like hanging around negative people. I love to be around positive people, because negative energy really just kills my vibe. Like, it puts me in a bad mood. I don't like being in a bad mood. I don't like having an attitude. So that's why I try to surround myself around people who have positive attitudes, want to actually go somewhere in life, have the same values as me, work ethic, and carry themselves in a way that it stands out. Like, people will look at you and be like, oh yeah, she carries herself well. I can see her going far in life. All types of stuff like that. So I hang around people like that. I don't like Debbie Downers. I'm the type of person, I want to see everyone do good in life. Like, I want everyone to succeed. I'm all about empowerment, especially since I'm African American. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that it's harder for us because of what we what our ancestors went through in the past. So it's harder for us, and a lot of people may not want us to succeed. They do have some that want us to, but they also have some that don't. And also, not just other races, but people in our own race sometimes put each other down because they feel like they can't do this, or if they see someone else doing better than them, they want to try and knock them down. So I'm all about uplifting people, empowering, and all of that. Another thing in college, you're going to experience relationships. Some bad, some good. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, it's all a lesson learned. They have a lot. I feel like they have a lot of people a lot of girls that come to college looking for their future husband. Me, on the other hand, I'm not here for that. Like, that's the last thing on my mind. Like, marriage, yeah, it's cool. I would love to experience it. It's a beautiful thing. But right now, marriage is not on my list at all. My career and my career, my spiritual self, and all is more important than marriage right now. I'm only 18 years old. I have my whole life ahead of me before I can start thinking about marriage. I want to be established, have my career on track and everything before I think about that. But last semester, like last year actually, fall semester and spring semester, I was dating somebody. He met my parents, all of that. It went well. Like, things were going good, but some things happened towards the end in the summer. So we had our disagreements, and at the end of the day, we went like different paths. Like, it's, I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm so tongue tied right now. Like, we have we had issues and things may have turned bad or went down the wrong path or whatever. Like, everybody have their arguments, different situations that happen in a relationship or whatever. And I just feel like we both weren't ready. Things were going good, but then things were going bad. Like, things happen. It's life. You learn from them. At the end of the day, I hold nothing against him. Anything. To this day, we're still friends. We still talk almost every day. We see each other around. We speak. We hang out. Like, nothing changed. Well, it changed because we're not dating anymore. But we put it on a friendship level to where, like, they had, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just complicated. I mean, it's not complicated, but we're just friends now. Put it like that. And I'm the type of person, I don't, even if things may have went bad, I don't hold anything. I never hold anything against people. Yeah, I may be mad for a few minutes, throw my little temper tantrums, all that. Everybody has their moments. But at the end of the day, I do not hold grudges against anybody. I let things go because I feel like when you hold on to things longer, than what you should, or just holding on things in general. It's not hurting them, it's only hurting you because you're the person who's still actually, you're still thinking about the situation, still holding on. Just let go. Let God take care of it. Like, put it in His hands. I just feel like that certain things like that is out of our control. So why sit around moping, mad, angry at the world, like you're about to die, and all this other stuff? No, just let it go. Let God move on. I feel like you're actually growing when you can just let things go and move on with your life. That's when you know that you're truly growing into a better person, understanding person, and a person of God. When you can just let things go, put it in His hands, let Him take over. So yeah, in college you're gonna have bad relationships, you're gonna have good relationships, but at the end of the day, all of it is a lesson learned because it teaches you and shows you what you want and what you won't settle for. So, with that being said, I know what I'm looking for. Like, I'm not looking for anybody, but I know if someone's to come across, I know what I want in that person, what I rather him, like, what I want him to be like, what expectations I want him to meet up to. I have high standards. I always have had high standards. Is because of the way my parents raised me. I will never settle for less because I feel like I do not deserve less. And when you have that mindset, you will never, ever have bad, well, you will have bad outcomes, but at the same time, you know, if something was to happen, if something you don't like, or a situation that may occur, you know for a fact that you will pick your stuff up and leave because you deserve better. Settling is not going to cut it. So that's what I feel about relationships. Well, not relationships, but like the whole college experience or whatever. You live and you learn. Best quote ever. What else can I talk about? Okay. Roommate situation. Okay, so I'm living in a 2-bedroom apartment. I have a roommate. This is my first time meeting her. I never met her prior to moving in. So far, what I think of her, she's okay. I can't judge. I'm not the type of person to judge people, but I haven't seen anything bad that would make me like want to distance myself from her or anything. She's really cool. She's from Pennsylvania. I feel like, I mean, I love meeting new people and I love getting to know people that I never known before. So I feel like this will be a good experience. Last year, I lived in a dorm. I had 3 other roommates, and where we stayed was like suite style or whatever. So we each had our own room. We had a big living room, a kitchenette, and we had 2 bathrooms on each side or whatever. At the beginning of the year, we were all cool, getting to know each other. Few months went by. 3 of us were still cool, but we had started distancing ourselves from one of our roommates because of the choices she was making and different situations that kept happening that we didn't feel was appropriate. I don't want to say appropriate, inappropriate. Well, certain situations kept happening. We felt like she could have handled them better. She wasn't carrying herself to what she made herself seem like in the beginning. So, and different other issues occurred. So, it was kind of awkward having that one roommate that y'all all were cool with, and all of a sudden, all 3 of y'all fell out with her. It was kind of awkward because we stopped inviting her to places with us because we just didn't want to be around her because of her aura. It was kind of that whole negative positive energy, and it's kind of, she had a negative energy, kind of that type of situation. So we thought it would be best to not include her in certain things because we knew our true feelings for her. Like, I'm the type of person, yeah, they may have some people I dislike, but I'm not going to hold that against them because that's just my own personal perception and feelings of them. Oh my gosh. Sorry. If I don't like someone, I will let them know. I'm not the type of person to talk behind somebody back because I don't like them. Even though I may not like them, I'm still going to speak to them and all of that. The only way for me to just cut you off completely, not say something or just walk right past you and act like you don't exist, is if you have to really cross my line. I have a line that I limit people, and once you cross it, there's no more going back. I'm just going to cut you off completely. That's just how I am. I don't like having, like I said, I don't like having negative people around me. I don't like having bad vibes. So once you cross that line, it's kind of ending for our relationship. I don't think there's ever any fixing it. Like I said, I don't hold grudges. I'll let it go, but there's no amending that relationship that was already we had previous. So I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about, where I was going with that. But like I said, we had a falling out with her. It got really bad to the point where towards the ending of last year, spring semester, we all got into it really bad with her. But good thing it was only through a text message, because I feel like if we all would have sat down in person and had the conversation that we had, the way that it happened in the text message, I feel if we would have did it in person, it would have had a bad outcome. Probably would have been more than a verbal fight. I feel like it would have got physical, and that would have been bad since all three of us didn't, agree with the things she was doing or liked her anymore. So I feel like that would have been a bad outcome. So I'm kind of glad that our altercation actually happened through texting when we had a group message, because we decided to just all let it out, like what we thought went wrong and why we kind of distanced ourselves away from her and didn't include her anymore. But yeah. Sometimes you come across people like that where you don't agree with the way they live, their lifestyle, and the things that they do. All you can try and do is let them know, tell them, just let them know, what you're doing is right. I don't think you should be doing that, blah, blah, blah. And if they don't take your advice and continue to do what they want to do, then that's your cue to be like, okay, I informed you, I tried to help you out, but you continue to want to do what you wanted to do. So I'm just going to go about my business and let you live your life. All you can ever do is try it. You can help somebody, but there's only so much you can do to help somebody if they don't want to be helped. So I felt like that was that kind of situation. So yeah, I think right now that's all I'm going to talk about, because this video is mighty long. It's 23 minutes, about to go on 24 minutes. So I think I'm going to stop this video and I'll go more into details about my college experience. I think I'm going to start updating more about things that may happen. Excuse me. So yeah, that's that. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about college or my experience or like my roommate situation that may have happened in the past, you could contact me on any of my social networks, or you could shoot me an email, anything. So yeah. Oh yeah, I just came from church, so that's why I looked all dressed up and my hair done and my makeup and my hair. Yeah, just came from church. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to me. Let me know what you thought of this video. I know I kind of messed up a couple of times, but that's because I'm just free throwing I'm like free throwing with the topics. So I'm just going like off the top of my head. I'm not writing anything down or going in order from a list or anything. I'm just freestyling what comes to mind and what I experience and what I think people should know. Okay, thank you guys for watching again. Like I said, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and if you want any questions, email. Subscribe to my channel, like this if you like this video, and let me know what y'all thought of this video also. Thank you. I swear, when females be hating on me, they just be looking and they staring and they got something smart to say. I be like, girl, get your life. Like, get out my face. What you mad for? Why you bitter? Why are you salty? Like, girl, bye. I know I'm cute or whatever, but like, get your life. Like, why you mad at me? I didn't create me. You should be taking that up with God if you that mad and salty about my presence and the fact that people you may be with want to talk to me. Like, that's not my problem. Just because they trying to talk to me doesn't mean I'm going to entertain it. So, sweetie, why are you mad? Get your life. That's what I wanted to tell that girl at Waffle House. Like, bye. Lord, with your salty ass. My eyes look really pretty today.